Hey guys, welcome back to another video of Hopeful Superheroes. I know I haven't posted in a while. I think the last time I posted was when I did the Guardians of the Galaxy reaction. And man, that was a while ago. That was last year. But right now, I'm here to do a review of Avengers Age of Ultron. And I'm super excited, so here we go.
Here we all are. With nothing but our wit and our will to save the world. So stand and fight.
No way we all get through this. I got no plans tomorrow night.
I'm always picking up after you boys.
We can tear them apart. From the inside. That's the best you can do! You had to ask.
I'm gonna show you something beautiful.
Oh man, they did show us something beautiful because that movie was awesome and beautiful. It really was. It gave me everything that I wanted to see. Of course, there were some things that I was like, whoa, like what? I was like, what? But it was that kind of what? Like the good what? So like oh, before I start saying anything else, there's gonna be spoilers, so watch out. If you haven't seen the movie, go watch it and then come back to this video. But anyways, man, I love the beginning scene where it just goes straight to it, the fighting scenes and everything. And you know how at the end of the Avengers they did the whole I don't remember what Joss Whedon calls it. I think he just called him Whedon. I don't remember what he calls it, but it's like the whole circle action shot. Same thing they do it at the beginning of this movie, and man, it's so beautiful. Us as like the comic book fans, like seeing that, it's just seeing everything that we see when we're reading the comic. It's just coming to life, and it's just such an amazing feeling. But besides that, the whole Age of Ultron thing, Ultron, when I first saw him like as the villain, of course, it was weird. Like I didn't know what to expect. The whole trailer and everything, it was giving him like he was this big giant robot evil, just pure evil. Like there was nothing else to it, just evil. And so no, when I went to the movie theater and I saw the movie, I was expecting just to see like,
I'm gonna destroy you. You will die. Human extinction.
All that kind of stuff. And no, that guy was funny. And you know, I love how Marvel deals with villains because they give us something new to them, and it's so beautiful to see. We saw Loki, we saw Winter Soldier, we saw of course other people like the Mandarin, but we forget about that stuff. But we see Ultron here, and a lot of people didn't like the way Ultron was. I guess they were expecting the whole evil robot thing, which it's understandable because they led us right through that. But honestly, I really like the way they portrayed him. It made sense because Tony created him, and when he came to life, it was some part of him was still Tony, and he was like, you know, the sarcastic kind of thing, like in that scene where I can't remember the name of that guy, but they were looking for the adamantium or vibranium that they call it in the movie, and he cuts off his arm and he's all like, oh, I'm sorry, did that hurt? And like, it's just so funny to see that this robot, this evil robot that wants to get rid of all humanity, it's being funny. It's just so, it twistedly like weird. I don't even know if that's a word, but anyways, yeah, that was perfect. And let me tell you about the action scenes. The action scenes were amazing. These action scenes were on point, and I love them. And I would rather be watching this than anything else. And by anything else, you know what I mean. Like, okay, anyways, these action scenes were freaking amazing. And then of course, we have the whole element with the Hulkbuster and Hulk. And oh man, I was so ready for this fight scene. And when we saw it, it gave me everything that I wanted. And you know, just Tony being Tony, like, all right, guy. All right, big guy. I gotta stop you, and you know, being funny while fighting. It's what the comics is all about, and it keeps that element from the comics and it puts it back right into the movie, which is so amazing. And when we saw that fight, man, it was so amazing. And of course, I wasn't a little disappointed like that they didn't call it the Hulkbuster. Like, oh, I gotta call it the Hulkbuster, and everyone was gonna be like, yeah. But no, Veronica, and that's what something that Tony would do, right? Call it Veronica. And so there you have it. You have Veronica, and man, that was amazing. We have each of the characters, and you know what? I could tell that each one of those characters love each other, and the work that they've been doing in the past, it's been carried on to this movie. And so you can see the chemistry with everyone, how everyone works together so well, so freaking well, and you can just feel it. This is something that I say every time. If I go to a concert, if I go see a play or a movie, if the cast members are having fun with themselves and they're comfortable with themselves, we're gonna have fun with them, and it's gonna be so great. And that's what I felt about this movie. It was just so amazing that I connected with them really, really good. And you know, there we have our new cast members. We have Quicksilver, Scarlet Witch, and the Vision, of course. And man, a lot of people are saying, not a lot of people, but some people were like kind of confused with their accents and all that. And I was like, I really enjoyed the whole like, what, you didn't see that coming? I don't know if I did that right, because I'm not really good at accents, but man, I enjoyed both Quicksilver's and Scarlet Witch accents. It was just something new to it, and something. I love how Marvel is always trying to give us something new to like us to love. And man, Quicksilver, they did a good job with Quicksilver. They did a good job, not like a super really good job where like we would really cry, or like, you know what I'm talking about. You saw the movie. I already said spoilers, but you know, at the end, Quicksilver, and quotations, dies. Not quotations, but you know what I mean. He dies, and the whole "you didn't see that coming" thing. It was just so amazing, and to see it let up. And like when I saw that, I was like, man, Disney, you've done it again. You hit us right where it hurts us. And you know, these are lines that they're gonna live on forever. You didn't see that coming. The whole this isn't freedom, this is fear, and like all that kind of stuff that Disney does, man, it's awesome. Scarlet Witch, I loved her. I loved how both of them, Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch, they stayed newbies. Like they weren't just like that. They weren't like, oh, we're full Avengers. I love how they showed Scarlet Witch like her, like she was scared. Like, this is something new to me, and I'm doing all this, and like I love Hawkeye. How it's like, if you step out of that door, you're an Avenger. And so she stepped out, an Avenger. And I love how they didn't get like this cool ass costumes right away. No, because they're still new. And Quicksilver died, and yeah, I was a little bummed about that, but I'm pretty sure he's not gonna die. Captain America said, hey, if we go out there and you die, you walk it off. And like I believe, I've already seen the film twice. I believe when he says that, it goes like when he says walk it off, it shows Quicksilver. And so I'm pretty sure maybe in Infinity Wars, he's gonna walk it off, and like they're gonna come like, you didn't see that coming? It's gonna be great. But yeah, then we have Vision. Oh man, Vision. It was so great to see him come to life. And like, as you know, the guy who played Jarvis is the same guy that's playing Vision, and so that's just such a great element, because then again, you have the same cast that's worked with each other for years, and now he's actually, well, not saying that Jarvis didn't count, but he's actually someone, and it's just so great to see that. And Vision, man, when he lifted up Thor's hammer, that was it. I was like, all right, guys, we can trust him. Let's go fight Ultron. And man, it was just so great. I'm just thinking right now, I like the whole like, meanwhile, when he picks up the hammer and all those little like comic book jokes things, it's just so great to see that in a film, and it works out so well. I loved. No, I don't love. I take that back. I was gonna say the whole thing with Black Widow and Hulk. I'm not really a big fan of it. I don't mind it, but I understand where they're going with that. Like, they're going with the whole like, oh, Hulk is a monster and he needs someone to calm him down, and so they use Black Widow, and that's totally fine. I get it, to see Hulk's humanity side, and that's totally understandable. And but I did enjoy the whole thing with Hawkeye, and how they try to. One of the funniest parts was where Scarlet Witch was trying to get into his mind, and then he turns around and he's like, nope, I tried that and then like I didn't like it or something like that. And I was like, yes, I thought he was gonna get like controlled again. And I was like, no, to do it to Hawkeye. And I love how they showed that he's a human being just like everyone else, and he has a family and all that. And that's just amazing because it makes us get closer to him. And like with this, Marvel did it again. Like they made us believe that Hawkeye was gonna leave us at the end, and it was such a bad feeling. I was like, oh no, oh no, oh no. And then we didn't see it coming. Quicksilver was the one who died on us, died again. I'm not saying that he really did, but man, this was a good ride. This was a good movie. It was a good movie. I enjoyed it. There was nothing like, I didn't come out disappointed out of the movie theater. But let me tell you this. This is not the best Marvel movie that Marvel has done. Like, it's not. And it really isn't. It was fun. It was enjoyable. It was freaking amazing. Like, but it wasn't the best. I still think Guardians of the Galaxy and Captain America the Winter Soldier, they're both at the top right now. I mean, besides Avengers, the first Avengers, of course, because that was the first time we ever saw a group of superheroes together. But definitely, Captain America, Winter Soldier, Guardians of the Galaxy, and Avengers are up there. And right below them, just a little, just right below them, Avengers: Age of Ultron, because it was such a phenomenon, and it was a great time. Man, I had a lot of fun watching this movie. And just to clarify, the name of Avengers: Age of Ultron does not mean that the movie is based on the 2013's, I think it was the storyline Age of Ultron, 13 or 14, I'm not sure, but it's not about that. I read that there were a lot of titles that ended with of Ultron, like probably like Life of Ultron or I don't know. Conqueror of Ultron or something with Ultron at the end, and they just thought that Age of Ultron was the best one that fit in the film, and so they said that they put a bunch of movies together, not a bunch of movies, but a bunch of storylines together, and they just went with that one. But anyways, what did you guys think about the movie? Like I said, I loved it. I enjoyed it a lot, and I want to know what you guys thought about the movie, because I know a bunch of you and some of you didn't really like it. They were like, oh, we came out disappointed at the movie, and I mean, I respect your decision. Same thing with like other Marvel movies. There's going to be a lot of movies that you're not going to be happy about. But I mean, what can we do, right? So thank you guys for watching this video. Thank you for hearing me just not really rant, but like, what would I call this? Like just comic nerd thing, talking, screaming, shouting, because man, this is the only time where I can just shout and let all my feelings out. But thank you guys for watching, and hopefully I can keep posting sooner and sooner, probably like one video a week or something like that. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm gonna be talking about a lot of stuff, and so hopefully I'll see you guys next week.
If I have to.
We'd have to break anything.
Clearly, you've never made an omelet.
You beat me by 1 second.
Ah, this is funny, Mr. Stark. It's what, comfortable? Like old times?
This was never my life.
You two can still walk away from this.
Oh, we will.
You believe in peace, then let us keep it.
I think you're confusing peace with quiet.
Yeah, what's the vibranium for?
I'm glad you asked that, because I wanted to take this time to explain my evil plan.
It's the end. The end of the path I started us on.